Hey everybody, it's Tammy, and it's May the 4th. It's extremely windy. We just finished having some incredible rains here in the Inland Empire, and I am going to WINCO. So you lucky folks who live in Washington, Idaho, Nevada, California, or Oregon, you're lucky to have a WINCO store. If you're not, stay tuned anyway, because you probably know somebody in those states, and you can let them know about these prepping items I found at WINCO, really cheap, that you may want to look into. So we're going to go inside WINCO, and I appreciate, sorry about all the noise, but this is cinema verite, okay? Whoa, wow, that's noisy. Okay, so welcome to WINCO. So we are in the local Hemet WINCO right here, and the first thing you usually see is they've got this little refrigerated section that has the deals of the day. So what do we got going on here? Taco meat, chicken thighs. I thought it said chicken things. I was going to go, what is that? And hamburger meat. So when you come in, it's usually blocked off, so you can't go right. You'll have to go out to the left because they want you to see all the fantastic deals they have. And honestly, I've compared it to Walmart and other places, and they just beat them every time. So we're talking today about things that you can buy and store, things that you can use for your preps. So a lot of times you will find things down these aisles that would be good for that purpose. For example, want to ensure that you have a lot of gassy events in your underground bunker? Well, here's some refried beans, $1.38. What I want to bring to your attention about WINCO is it kind of gives you the best of both worlds, whether it gives you kind of the best of a Walmart along with a Costco type warehouse feel, and a lot of times they are a lot cheaper than Costco. So let's go back here. So usually you have some ethnic foods that are on sale, Mexican foods, things like that. And things that you can see, like this is a good deal. Here's a good deal for the day at your WINCO. So if you have a local WINCO, go check out WINCO brand. Their brands are pretty good. I've never had a WINCO brand that I didn't really like. So the WINCO brand is very good. WINCO canned beans, 78 cents. That is a steal because at Walmart, the same canned beans, probably 98 cents at least, maybe $1.29 now. Who knows with the crazy inflation? Spam. I mean, hey, it's definitely a prepper's go-to item. More beans and oatmeal and things like that. So that's really, this aisle is full of stuff that you could potentially put up and use for a long time. Good deal on pasta sauce. You know, tomatoes are supposed to be in short supply this year, and so tomato sauce by extension may be a little bit pricey. So let's see what else they've got that may be of interest to you. So you walk around, you walk to the left, and WINCO has a lot of seasonal stuff too, and they have a lot of hard goods and unusual things you wouldn't expect to find necessarily in the grocery store. So they have seeds. So if you haven't started your garden yet, here's the seeds. They are a little bit cheaper than the stated price on the package. So there's the prices on the package. They have a good variety of seeds. A lot of times they really focus on stuff that grows well in our area. There's flower seeds. This is your water. So this is a good aisle for prep. Usually have some potting soil. So they have vases or vases if you're fancy, and a lot of interesting bulbs and plants like that, usually at a really good price. So if you went to Home Depot, probably the same 8 bulbs would cost you at least $5. So I think maybe I'll get some Dutch iris and try those. I don't know. Is that a summer thing? Let's look at that. Maybe a light full sun. Okay, I'll try it. I wasn't going to do, I was just going to do a video. I wasn't going to actually do anything. Watering cans, like I said, all that stuff down here. In this WINCO, this is where all the fresh stuff is. Not so much interest to you unless you do a lot of canning, or you're a person that likes to do the dehydrator and your garden hasn't come in yet. Here we go. Down the aisle. Again, the prices are fantastic in my opinion, and I shop around a lot of places. It would tell you something that one of our local discount store owners, this is where he shops. He can't even get it very as cheaply as they do it for. So you've got all kinds of odd things in here. Pretty decent produce. They do have an organic section, which is down here. Yeah. So I've got, I said there's a lot of interesting things, which makes WINCO a good store to shop at on a regular basis, because you never know what they're going to have. So there's a lot of storage. There's a lot of things like toilet paper. We're getting in more to the prepping items here that I've found, like toilet paper. Okay, so this is $4.68 for toilet paper. Pretty good. Get one of those as well. Wine, buckets. Let's look at what I think is one of WINCO's best kept secrets, or maybe not so best kept. I think a lot of people know about this section. Again, you can pick up bleach here. It's usually a little cheaper than it would be in a regular department store. And a lot of bulk items. So this is where I spend a lot of my time, is the bulk section. And we'll look at that in just a second. Again, so we have some organics and some of the more exotic vegetables over here, like Swiss chard and bok choy, all kinds of pak choy, whatever they call it, and all kinds of stuff. Now, at the beginning of the season, they had a lot more dried food. And right now, all they seem to have is the powdered milk. But they do have some bug out kits, the 72-hour Augustin Farm kit, which is $29.98. That's a good thing to put in your car. They have the oxygen packs, which are kind of hard to find in a lot of places. You usually have to get those off Amazon. So you can get a whole big bag, 50 oxygen packs, oxygen absorber packs for $8.03. You want those if you're going to be storing bulk food in these buckets. You also want a bucket opener if you're going to be using a conventional lid. So this is a good place to buy pails. So we've got, also they have the Gamma lids. Now the Gamma lids, these are nice. The Gamma Seal lids are a much better lid than the standard lid for your bucket. They keep things a lot tighter seal. So that might be something if you're going to be storing a lot of stuff in buckets. Got a nice seal on it, and they run $5.88. There's also